adamantly
the bong
reminding us
story.
about the bong story that you promised. So
Right.
we should do that.
All right, so when I was about, I think it must have been 18 years old. All my life, okay, I had stuffed animals of all the South Park characters. And in the Cartman one, under his beanie, my whole life I've been storing money I got for Hanukkah, for my birthday. I would get $25 here, $25 there. And in my whole life I accumulated about $600 in cash. 18 years old, that was my life savings. That was cheddar cheese. Boom. Life savings. Pretty good. I felt good about that, you know. So I got really into like weed culture, just ridiculously, stupidly into it.
Despite never liking smoking, really, right? Haven't you explained that?
No, I was smoking all the time then, but it was it was a short period of time where maybe for 6 months I turned into like a massive stoner, then had like a mental breakdown and then stopped smoking. But during that 6 months, I was just blazing, getting super into it. And one day I was like, I think it's time for me to buy a bong, you know, so I can smoke at my house, because I was always going to my one specific friend's house and smoking there. So I said, well, I need a piece of my own, you know. I need to be initiated into this culture. I need a piece of my own. And at $600, I wanted to flex on them. Actually, I didn't even bring the money, but
600 is so, just for anybody that's not initiated into this culture whatsoever, that's a lot of money for a bong. You can get a bong for, I don't know, $60.
Well, so we go down to, I'm in Ventura at the time. I'm not even in LA. But my friend goes, yo, we should go down to Venice Beach. They've got crazy bongs there. It's cool. So one day we drive down there and we're looking at all the head shops. There's this one bong artist named Jerome Baker that like my friends were super into. I don't know have you heard about this guy, Dan?
No.
He makes really beautiful.
He was a glass blower?
Yeah, he's a glass blower. Jerome Baker. He makes really beautiful.
Was he also a football player? A linebacker in the NFL?
No.
Okay. Well, then I don't know about him.
Here it is. He makes these really kind of. Everyone's seen pieces like this. They're like really cool.
Sure.
Intricate pieces. He signs them. They're really cool. So we go down to this head shop that has Jerome Baker pieces. And there's this one piece called the Mothership. It's like the crown jewel.
There's some people saying they know who he is, so I guess, yeah.
I sent one from his Instagram. It looks massive.
Oh, so like he has normal, like respectable pieces that are probably, you know, like $100. And then he's got the Mothership. Here, let's see what this one is. What? Now, what the hell is this thing? This with my boo. What am I even looking at?
Well, that's a bubbler, I think. That's in front
Oh,
of
so these are his pieces, and they're really beautiful. The guy is obviously a skilled craftsman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me show you the Mothership. I think this is a name of like a specific collection he makes that are like the craziest ones. This bong that I saw, it must have been 3 or 4 feet tall. I mean, it was like you hit it standing.
Sure, yeah.
But not only that, the art was really beautiful. It looks, you know, something like this. This is pretty accurate. The top was all freaking blinged out. There's like really intricate glass work on the bottom. It's a beautiful piece. $500. This is
600.
Well, it was basically
Around there.
my life savings.
Sure.
I basically I was like, but it's so stupid because I was like, where the fuck am I going to put this thing? How am I going to use this at my house? Like, it's not discreet at all. This is just ridiculous. But I get all in my head like, this is a collectible, dude. I'm going to be smoking my whole life. This is going to last me my whole life. This is a Jerome Baker. Do you know what that means? I didn't care. I didn't know anything about it, but I got all hyped up into buying this thing. Yeah, it's pretty much like this. The Mothership, baby. And so I convinced myself, all right, I'm going to buy this thing, you know. So I'm gonna have it forever. So we go back to my friend's house. I have this big ass case. It literally looks like a gun. I don't know. It's got this big case. Flip it over your shoulder like you're pitching a tent. So we get back to my friend's house. I'm broke. I got no money. I got a little money, you know, for a bag. And we bring it up to his room. We're admiring the beauty. So beautiful. Everyone's chilling. I go to fill up the water. Come back. So then I'm checking the water line, right? I don't know if you don't know how bongs work. You put water in the chamber on the bottom, and you want it to be like, you know, half full because you don't want it to blow into your mouth when you suck in, but you need enough to submerge the straw so that it's filtered through the water. So, exactly. So I'm looking at the water line, and what's actually interesting about my friend's room is that he's got a ceiling fan that's pretty low. And so as I'm looking at the water line like this,
oh boy,
and because it's so tall, I put it in the ceiling fan, and it goes bink, and it just gets cut right in fucking half. And it breaks like right here. Right here. So the whole top portion goes flying off in one clean break right here. Never used it one time.
Oh my god,
Dude.
that's so tragic.
And one of my friends, so there was 3 of us. Me and my friend were there, and we're like, no fucking way that just happened. And then my other friend went to go get a bag or something and come back. And he came back, and we're like, dude, it's broken. He's like, stop fucking with me. He's like, no way, you broke it.
Just like that.
We're like, it's broken, dude. He couldn't believe it. We showed it cut in half. So eventually we said, fuck it. We were literally blazing out of the broken base with shard fucking glass and shit.
Still used it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And then actually my friend's dad tried to fix it with like plexiglass. He's like a handy guy. He plexiglassed it. It was hideous though. It worked maybe for like a few days, but it turned black and it was like covered in tape. It was just hideous.
That's so tragic.
So it was probably the most expensive thing I'd ever bought in my life. And probably one of the dumbest things I'd bought in my life.
Sure.
And it broke before I even got to use it once. And that was a life lesson. And it felt like it was so much money. It was just like, oh, so painful. You know?
600 for a bong, dude.
I mean, it
Crazy.
was beautiful. Probably took a long ass time to make. I can only imagine. You know, it's funny because everyone who, like, I have family members who smoke a lot. They're like, don't buy glass, dude. It'll break. It always breaks. Just get a plastic bong. It doesn't matter. I had to go all the fuck out. And it was a painful loss, a bitter experience for sure.
A lot of people saying that's probably why you hate smoking weed, because of that incident.
Pretty sure it was the panic, the existential panic attacks I had that ruined my life for like 5 years. But it could be that, you know.
I was the same way. I liked smoking for a little bit, and then after that, I had bad anxiety attacks. I could not do it.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is all my friends who are like lifelong smokers, they're all like, "Oh, I don't even smoke anymore because I just get all fucked up and get panic attacks." So, I don't know. Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying. Yeah. But like, let's be honest, this thing was never going to last anyway. These things are made to be broken. Because you're high around fragile glasswork, the shit's going to break. There's no fucking shot. You know, if you're planning on using it. So, but there you go. There you go.